annual Swatton Vintage Day in Lincolnshire is a fun day out for all the family, with over 400 vintage and classic cars, tractors, motorbikes, commercial vehicles, stationary engines and other machines on display. The day literally attracts thousands of people, both young and old. There's craft tents, trade stands and exhibitions, children games and rides, a tea tent and a bar serving real ales to wash down a succulent hog roast. There's a World War I display, an amazing Lancaster bomber flypast, as well as live music and even a novelty dog show. But that's not all. For the Swatton Vintage Day also hosts the World Egg Throwing Championships, now in its 18th year. The World Egg Throwing Championships attracts competitors from all over the world, with the Dutch and Germans being particularly strong in the 5 egg throwing disciplines that make up this extraordinary competition. The first of these disciplines is the egg throwing static relay. In the static relay, an 11-person team spread out over 10-metre intervals has to pass 12 eggs individually along a line. The team that passes the eggs quickest wins. However, there are penalty time points for drops and breakages. The World Egg Trebuchet Challenge is a whole different spectacle, but full of gravity-powered excitement. The objective in this competition is to launch a raw egg from the trebuchet, which a team member must catch without the aid of any equipment. The predefined target distance starts at 10 metres and increases by 10 metres after 2 egg throwing attempts at each distance. 1 point is awarded if the catcher makes contact with the egg before it reaches the ground, whereas 3 points are awarded if the egg is caught without breaking. Our next discipline is the catch and toss competition. Here, a 2-person team consisting of a catcher and tosser stand 10 metres apart. If the catcher catches a toss from the tosser without the egg dropping or breaking, the team go through to the next round where the distance increases each time. Eventually, after several rounds of tossing, a World Championship team will emerge, with the world record currently standing at 98.51 metres. However, for many, the real yoke of the egg throwing championships is found in Russian egg roulette. This highly competitive and highly skilled discipline sees men versus women and adults versus children in a tense trial of nerves. 6 eggs are presented to those facing off, but only 1 is raw. In turn, rivals must use their powers of intuition to select an egg, which they then have to crack across their forehead. Select the raw egg, however, and splat, you're out. Whereas the winner goes through to the next round until finally a champion with an iron will is declared.
Is he splattered?
Right. Who's going to call?
He's just call.
Ladies first.
Yeah, is that the winner?
Choose first or second.
No, go around
My
again.
man go
Not
first.
made the decision yet.
If I leave him there, that's okay for you, is it? Yes.
Who's going
No,
first?
not that one. Not that one.
Hard-boiled. Will the chicken go through?
Come on, Joel. Tactics. Talk to it.
Silence is golden. Yolk. Hard-boiled.
Come on! Come on!
Head.
Oh!
Oh, it's getting tense now, isn't it?
Is he slicking the chicken?
Talk to it, Joel, remember.
Psyching out for the yolk.
No.
Touch it.
I think this is the wrong one.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The final spectacle at the World Egg Throwing Championships is the Target Throwing with Accuracy Challenge. In this event, willing competitors receive 3 eggs which they throw at a human target from roughly 10 yards. A headshot receives 0 points. The arms and the legs earn a tosser 1 point, the body 2 points. However, a groin shot secures the maximum 3-point score. Who, you might ask, would be stupid enough to volunteer each year to be the bruised and battered, or should that be scrambled, human target? Yep, You've guessed it. This particular discipline is undoubtedly the most violent and painful of all the egg throwing acts that take place at the World Egg Throwing Championships. For it was the belief of the egg throwing legend and former world president of the Egg Throwing Federation, Andy Dunlop, that any groin protection went against the spirit of the occasion. And unfortunately for me, this tradition remains in place. Unlike my testicles at the end of the championships.
One point.
Forward. Oh, low.
Oh! Oh, you Daisy. Oh! 1 point.
Again.
One.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Well done. Oh, 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 that's So there you have it for another year, and I am absolutely beaten. But this extravagant World Championships raises thousands of pounds for local, national and international good causes each year, which is truly exceptional. I'm not exaggerating, and nor should I be ignored when I say that these exciting, often extreme and occasionally explosive egg throwing championships are exactly what we need in these extraordinary times. Who knew you could have so much fun from what comes out of a chicken's bum?